Imagine being told you might not be able to play football because you're Muslim. In Algeria, under French colonial rule, that's what happened. Most clubs and facilities were reserved for European colonists until Algerians fought back. And why does this story matter today? Because as Algeria compete in the Arab Cup, they do so as a nation that once had to fight just to exist on the pitch. This is game theory, where sport is more than just a game. After France invaded Algeria in 1830, Algerians were considered French subjects, not citizens. To gain citizenship, Muslims had to renounce Islam and adopt French civil law. Most refused. Under colonial rule, being Muslim was a legal label. It marked Algerians as indigenous and blocked their access to basic rights, like political rights, freedom of speech. They had limited access to land, schools, and hospitals. They were also banned from sports clubs, facilities, and stadiums, which were run and reserved for Europeans. But in 1921, a group of young men in the capital founded MC Alger. Now, according to club accounts, one of the founders, Abdurrahman Auf, was watching children play football in the neighborhood. That's when he heard a French soldier say, "This is the Parc des Princes of the Arabs." That was meant as an insult. Auf and his friends decided that instead of allowing the French to use football to exclude Algerians, they'd start a club to unite them. But Auf and his friends were too young under colonial law to register a club, so he passed himself off as an adult and registered MC Alger as a Muslim association. Now, registering the football club as Muslim wasn't just paperwork. It was a direct challenge to the system, and they were challenged at every turn. The club were considered a political threat and were accused of spreading anti-colonial sentiment. They played under surveillance, their matches were monitored, licenses were delayed, and stadium access restricted. But this didn't discourage the players. It became a city and nationwide movement. In the 1930s and 40s, other Muslim football clubs started to form across the country. By the early 50s, these clubs evolved into important community networks. So what started out as a space of resistance under colonial rule grew into something far more powerful. And that legacy still matters because football remains a link to heritage, resistance, and belonging.